Happy Tuesday, guys.
Happy
It's
Tuesday.
us, your friends. We're back. So we didn't want to leave you without a week of the podcast because we know that would just be absolutely miserable times. So we thought we would give all of you main listeners a wee inside look at what goes on over on Patreon. So we're sharing one of our Patreon apps with you. How lucky are you all?
How lucky are you?
So we hope you enjoy it.
We hope you enjoy.
And if you do, don't be so rude and sign up.
Link is in our bio, and there is millions of other apps for you to catch up on whilst we are a bit absent for a little while.
And if you do sign up, you'll get 4 episodes a month, a monthly special, a very active group chat, early access to tickets, and a monthly giveaway with loads of good prizes.
Ad-free episodes as well.
So I'm telling you right now, make it a New Year's resolution.
Yeah.
It's worth it. It's worth it, baby.
Worth it. Anyway, we hope you enjoy and send us any feedback. Okay.
Love you, bye.
Love you, bye. Welcome back, guys. We're still sat in the same spot. This is part 2 of last week's episode because it was so good.
Relationship focused stories.
Because it was so freaking good. Okay, right, let's get straight into it.
Fucking go for it, hen.
So,
Knock your shell out, hen. On you go.
So my ex-boyfriend at the time went to a wedding in Cyprus. He went on a night out with the groom. The bridesmaid and her husband had started sending me Snapchats, then sent me a Snapchat of him kissing the bridesmaid multiple times while her husband looked on. Weird. I ended it, but he asked me to meet and chat when he came home from holiday, and I did. He went to show me the video again on his phone because he didn't think to seem there was anything wrong with it. And while he did, he managed to click on a screenshot of his Grindr account.
What?
So had a Grindr account and winching the bridesmaid while her husband watched on. Even weirder. Then my dog died and he sent me flowers. Weird because I don't even know how he knew my dog was dead because I blocked him on everything. What a fucking weirdo. Imagine trying to claim your innocence and then accidentally clicking on your Grindr account.
Folk are fucking weird, by the way.
So if anyone doesn't know what Grindr is, it's the same as Tinder, but it's for men.
The world's a scary place.
For men and men only.
The world
Interesting.
is a scary place.
I think it's for men and men only. I could be wrong there.
Right, next. I had reserved a house with my boyfriend of 2 years, then one day decided to go through his Apple Watch. By the way, you forget about the Apple Watch.
This is, by the way, I think I may have read this one. And this got me thinking.
To find out he was sleeping with prostitutes, begging them to meet him. He had been sleeping with multiple girls whilst working away and texting his ex-girlfriend saying he was still in love with her. When I pulled him up, he said someone had stole his phone and sent the texts.
Sure.
You see all that through an Apple Watch. I think I've said this before, but I forget about that.
So apparently, if you iMessage on your phone, it still comes through your Apple Watch. But if you delete it on your phone, it will not delete on your Apple Watch or your iPad. I could be wrong with the iPad, but the Apple Watch is there. So this is not a hint to be sneaky, but either check your man's Apple Watch or delete your messages off your Apple Watch. For
all the girls out there that do still check their man's phone, it's the watch you need to be checking. When I was 21, I'm 29 now and in a very happy relationship. My boyfriend of 5 years, who'd also been my best friend since we were 13, started to act really weird during the day when he was at work. I could never reach him, my messages wouldn't send through and my calls wouldn't go through. He told me he just had no signal at work and I believed him, lol. Anyway, one evening I went onto Snapchat, lol again, and he'd posted a story which was obviously a mistake as it was him recording his bedroom with a girl sat on his bed with no pants on. Snapchat is a dangerous place, by the way. I was horrified. I tried calling him, but again couldn't get through, so I ended up calling his mum to ask her to get him to call me. She absolutely adored me, and she wasn't home, but said she would ask him to. He called me completely oblivious to the Snapchat story because I'd asked who the girl was, and he was stunned, had no idea what to say, so hung up. I remember being so angry I felt like going round to his house and throwing a brick through his front window. I was blinded with rage. Anyway, Turned out he'd been with her a month. They worked together, which made sense of why he would block my number during the day so I couldn't reach him. When her and I eventually spoke, she said that he'd told her I was his crazy ex-girlfriend who wouldn't leave him alone. Madness. Oh, and to top it all off, I found out that same week that I was also pregnant with his child.
Oh my God. My ex-boyfriend told me he was going on holiday with a few work pals. A while later, and some digging, it seems he was on holiday with a work pal. His other girlfriend.
Oh, perfect.
Away visiting her dad.
Nice.
There was pics of them holding hands at wine tasting.
Lovely.
He still had the cheek to deny it. I find it funny now, as it was years ago, but I wasn't laughing at the time. As I was a wee dafty, I thought he was hot and obviously took him back because I believed his shit and he'd done it again and again and again. Yes, I'm a fanny. We've all done it, love. But it only fucked me up for a couple of years as well. Sorry about the long messages. Love the pod. Also won't know if this is read out for a while as I'm still catching up. Currently just starting season 4. So I am almost there. All the best and keep smashing it. Aw, there's so many people that are really behind.
That's exciting for them though, because we've got hundreds to catch up on.
And then when you've caught up, you then go on Patreon, you realise you've got...
a million episodes.
How many episodes is on there?
Fuck knows. The same as what there is for everyone else.
Jesus Christ. Honestly, there are so many twists and turns in my last relationship, and the 1-minute voice note on here wouldn't even cover it. We've been separated for close to 2 years, and she's still attempting all sorts of nonsense.
God.
This is one of our lovely male pod pigs, by the way. You'd need a spin-off pod for it. I'll maybe send it you guys for entertainment when I'm drunk. Not to be shared on the pod if I ever do that, though.
Can't promise anything.
Secret safe with us. My friend, despite us trying to warn him not to, had planned to go visit his then girlfriend and love of his life in Australia.
Long journey.
It was clear to us all she had met somebody, but off he went to chase after love. He got there and she went silent on him. Oh, fucking hell, imagine going all that way.
All that way to be fucking patched, no bother.
With nowhere to stay and no clue where she stayed, he went to the pub. Heartbroken and phoning us to tell us what we already knew, he finally saw the light and accepted she was seeing someone else. He decided he was getting drunk and would just enjoy a holiday in Australia.
Fair.
Good on you. The barmaid felt sorry for him.
Right.
And they got wasted and ended up in a hotel for a wild night of drunken sex. The next day she wakes up and she's gone with a note to call her. His girlfriend finally calls him and says she needs to speak to him straight away and tell him something. Oh my God. Off he trots, still wasted, after his wild night of passion, and already knowing what was coming. Gets to the door, nervously waiting for her to answer, and the barmaid from the night before is stood at the door.
Wait, what?
Puzzled as what? Puzzled as fuck at how he's managed to find her, the questioning begins as why he had turned into a stalker. What? His girlfriend appears already shitting herself as she's about to tell him she's engaged to some Australian hunk and should never have let him come, but is now confused as fuck trying to work out why her flatmate and Scottish boyfriend seem to know each other so well. No way! A quickly concocted story about him being chucked out the bar for being too drunk was believed, and in he went for the bad news. I'd love to say he stayed and had the time of his life, but he was back home in a week, miserable as fuck. Sorry, but that is iconic. That is like a film.
I love that shit. That's a shame he came home heartbroken though. At least he got a good shag out.
I know,
you
you've got a wild night of passion, mate. Yeehaw.
Makes the journey a wee bit more worth it, I hope.
Oh my God, I cannot cope. Right.
Funny.
Someone's wrote here, I've just paused the podcast because I feel compelled to tell you who I think Jess looks like. Honestly, when I say I've had about 10 of these messages,
We've opened a can of worms here.
I've always thought she looked like the actress called Laura Holly Aikman. She plays Smithy's girlfriend in the last Christmas special of Gavin and Stacey, and she also had her own CBB show called The Misty Show, which I watched when I was 11. I'm sure this is complimentary, lol. Unsure about Zoe, we'll think on that one. Someone told me that I look like the women on White Chicks. Thankfully not White Chicks, but you know the two evil sisters, but the one with the short cropped hair.
I can't think of her in much detail,
Is she
but
from
I know.
Sweet Valley High or something? I can't get over the one from last week's episode of the woman going in bedroom with her boss.
I know. One time, my best friend found out her ex was cheating, so we got on the train to his and egged his flat. Hid round the corner and waited for him to come out, and then egged him too. I quite like the egging. What do we think about egging at this age?
Funny as fuck.
I think I would still do it.
Yeah. So we slept together on our first date. He then turned around after 1.5 years and living together and said he couldn't look at me the same because I did that. Someone's been watching too much Andrew Tate shit on Instagram. He's now bald and has 2 train spotting tattoos. I just put 3 big hearts. Oh,
And he understands why it took him a year and a half
because
to communicate that.
That is giving that he's watched some sort of shit online where they put women down and he then believes it and then has gone around and looked at his girlfriend differently.
Oh,
That Andrew Tate spouts all that shit online as well. How your woman needs to be in the kitchen and she
be
needs
your
to be
own person.
a
Come on.
virgin and all that nonsense. Fucking weirdo. You better without him.
Had a threesome with an ex and his stepdad.
What?
Sorry? A threesome with your boyfriend at the time. Wasn't an ex at the time, obviously, and his stepdad.
What did they do together? I want to know.
No. No.
Did they touch? Boop. Boop.
No, that's enough.
Oh, right.
I don't need any more on that one. Thank you.
Oh, I do. Send it in.
What was that noise?
I was trying to hold in a laugh. My goodness.
Was that a girl?
Oh, fucking hell. Told me how first date told me how much gravy to pour on my roast and tried to steal the waiter's tip. What the fuck? He was on Tinder while in bed next to me.
How? How?
She's now happily engaged, thank God.
No, but how are you lying next to someone and doing that?
And he was her boyfriend, by the way. It wasn't just like a
date?
wee shag.
Wee shag?
Wee shag.
I just don't get it.
I don't know either. Said the wrong name during sex. I wonder how many times that's happened.
Fucking hell, by the way.
Ever farted when you had sex?
I actually don't think I have.
I have.
I have been, there's been times where I'm like I'm
Touch and go.
aware that
Yeah.
it could come out. So I'm actively not allowing it to. But if I would be gone,
Game over.
I'd be single.
Oh my goodness. Here's a good laugh, girls. It was a fairly new relationship, 6 months, but he was older and never fucking shut up about how much he wanted to marry me, including telling his mum this. Then I get the "hey girl" messages and the cunt got himself caught on Hinge by using a pic of me and him at his own sister's baby shower as his main picture on Hinge. The fucking cheek. P.S. Love you, super iconic legends.
Freak.
Freak. Another one here found out he'd been sleeping with prostitutes while we were together. He's now an ex. I have heard that quite a lot of times.
Do you think they think it's better because it's like you're supposed to be having sex with them? I know you're not supposed to because you're in a relationship, but it's almost like, do you get what I mean by that?
Because there's no emotional attachment to them. So
Yeah.
you're basically paying them a service. Possibly, but I don't understand what you get from them that you can't get from your woman.
No, I know. I mean, I don't agree with it, but I think guys have some weird back to front logic that they think the fact that it's not like just a person they've met out or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like a planned
Yeah, I agree.
thing. They think it's not as bad, but it's
And
worse.
I think people can also get quite addicted to it, can't they? And the other downside to it, especially if you're in a relationship, is the money that's being used for the sex workers is maybe something that you're saving for together, or you're not contributing to something because you're, you know, a bit hard up this month, not knowing that you've actually spent your money on a prostitute. But we actually are friends with a prostitute.
We are.
A sex worker who I'd love to get on the pod one day. But yeah, some of the stories she tells us are, majority of the people she has sex with are married men.
Yeah.
Married men, and very wealthy married men. Some that actually no longer have sex with their wife, and it's like a mutual sort of agreement.
Yeah, like it's a known thing that it's happening.
Because they're so wealthy, it's like the wife is just happy to live off the money.
I don't get it.
I always wonder if she'll ever have that Pretty Woman experience. Imagine that. Somebody walking in and it's like, Richard
Yes,
Gere.
please. I know.
I wonder if they ever fall in love with the person that's paid them to have sex.
Surely there's a bit of that out there. There must be.
Yeah. When I was in LA, by the way, we drove through Compton, and I could not believe how many prostitutes there were walking the streets.
Straight out of Compton.
Straight out of Compton, and they were all walking around in the like little tiny thin string stuff and like, you know, the Perspex platform heels. I was like, slay, by the way.
I know, Fairfax.
It was like, that was their catwalk, Compton High Street. It was like, absolutely slay the day away, honestly.
The fact they can walk about with those heels on is enough to sign me up.
But also it's extremely sad in the next part as well. But yeah, I just thought, it's another world, isn't it?
That is an interesting one. I'd like to know more.
I would love to know more. I know we had Amelia on where we spoke about like the life of an online dominatrix, but I genuinely am interested in the sex industry. Everybody is.
Absolutely.
Everybody is interested because it's such a taboo.
We should get her on.
Only if she will.
I think we did ask and she said she would need to be anonymous, but that's fine.
Maybe
we can
make her voice sound like that.
And no one will know who she is. Fair.
Yeah.
Right.
It's a shame because she's absolutely gorgeous.
I know.
Anywho.
Boyfriend fingered me wearing magic gloves because he didn't want to get his hands dirty.
One extreme to the other.
Anyone get any comments on that one?
That reminds me, that's the sort of shit you do if you were a male.
Right.
You'd be getting your hand sanitizer out before and your little magic glove on. You would, Zoe. That is giving you. It's giving germaphobe.
But I'm all here for a bit of like avoiding germs and all that, but I don't want a pair of gloves.
I wonder what these
do you know
magic
what I mean?
gloves are. I wonder if they're ribbed.
No, magic gloves are usually just black gloves that you can touch your phone with. That's what magic gloves are.
Oh, I just thought he was just saying they were like, these are magic gloves.
No, I think it was just basically a pair of knitted gloves.
I wouldn't want that inside me.
That's what I mean. Like, there's so many.
That's giving thrush.
The fact you say
And dryness.
I can't cope.
No, but what I meant is if he was doing it because he obviously was a bit of a, I don't know, he got the ick of some sort about genitals. You don't like spit and stuff, you know?
No, I don't. You know how Molly kept like licking her finger and put it in my ear?
Wet
like
willies.
wet willies. I hate stuff like that.
No, I do agree with you.
Or see if you like pretended you were going to give him like a kiss and she then licked it. I hate that.
Yeah. But I don't like that either, really. That is a bit gross.
Also, why do people want to lick something? No. I have so much to say about it. One Night Stand's ex reported him as a missing person as he was meant to pick the kids up in that morning.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh. Where was he?
Shagging her.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, I didn't click on.
This girl's having a one night stand. The guy's not turned up to pick his kids up from school. Well, in the morning to take them to school, and the fucking ex has reported him as a missing person.
Oh my God.
It's a bit dramatic, isn't it?
Bit dramatic.
Stuck a finger up his bum and got poo under my acrylic nail. Never again on both counts.
No. Why did you try to explain that to your nail tech?
Peed myself in his car. Sober. I was only 18. Didn't even have the excuse of kids. Driving down to the borders. Not my fault. There wasn't fucking toilets to stop at. And that was the first date. You can't pee yourself in the car, by the way. Then the
No,
stuff's all wet.
you can't. passed out after having sex and had to have his parents come and rescue me.
No.
Oh.
First time doing bits at 17 and squeezed his balls, thinking that's what you done. That would have hurt. Not actually in the relationship, but my ex was sleeping with my best friend for 7 months after we broke up, whilst he was trying to sleep with me again. I only found out because she couldn't stop telling people. That's shite.
What? Oh my God, listen to this. Ex cheated on me with 5 women and lived with one. He told one I was bipolar and was in a car crash, so that was the reason he had to keep on seeing me.
What?
Oh my God!
What, so he was making out as if, like, she needed him?
Yeah.
No, that's sick.
Oh my, people are so strange.
That's sick. Sick behaviour.
Sickety sick. This is from Kirsten McStay, who wrote The Swipes of My Life, which is a book that...
She wrote?
well, yeah. She wrote, but it's all about, obviously, Tinder dates, etc.
Who she is now married, by the way.
She is. Her wedding looked great, didn't it?
Yeah.
Anyway, shout out to you, Kirsten. But he was seeing 4 other girls at the same time and was actually homeless and was staying between all of our houses.
What?
Full story in Swipes of My Life. I can send you both a copy. I've never read that, though, have you?
No, I'd like to, actually.
No, I've never read that book, no. Right. That's all for today, because we've got a very important appointment that we need to be at.
I love how we're saying we.
Zoe does, but I'm obviously going to be waiting outside.
Of course.
So we'll see you next week. Keep any more stories coming in. I know this maybe will urge you all on to send in your story. We love to hear them. Please send them in. Please remember to like and subscribe on YouTube. And if you want to join Patreon, there's more juicy gossip and things over on there. We've got the group chat. It's ad-free. There's monthly giveaways. There's monthly bonus vlogging style episodes. And yeah, just continue to listen.
All the good shit.
And be your gorgeous selves. And we all hope that you got your Christmas party tickets. We have no idea if you actually got any because we are pre-recording this, but we can't wait to find out. And everything will be on our Instagram.
Okay, thanks.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Hello. It's Friday morning on Smooth Radio. That's my dream job, I think.
Smooth Radio. Not Magic Musicals.
I was about to correct myself, thank you for that. Because they actually interview people who are in musicals and ask them like their top songs and all that from musicals. I'd love that.
I didn't know that. Did you see Amber Davis interviewing Ariana and Cynthia?
Yeah.
What a great, from Love Island to doing that.
She's hit the nail on the head there.
She's playing, what's her face in Pretty Woman, isn't she?
Yeah. The main lassie. Is she the main girl?
God, what's her name? Yeah, she is the main girl in it, yeah. And her sister is playing Elphaba in Wicked at the moment in the West End.
Wow.
I didn't know Amber's sister was on the West End as well.
High.
Yeah.
What is her name from Pretty Woman?
Audrey?
No, it's an old name. Begins with a V.
Vivian. Amber Davis is playing Vivian.
By the way, do you know what we need to clarify?
What?
The book film situation.
Yes!
It's The Housemaid that's becoming a film.
With Sydney Sweeney.
With Sydney Sweeney.
I've still not finished that yet.
My mum wants that after you, by the way, so there's a pick up the arsehole.
But don't you want to read it?
Yeah, but I'll give it to my mum first because I'm on silent patient at my Kindle. I'm not loving it, I'll be honest.
Stick with it.
I know I will.
Stick with it. It is good. Did you buy me a Kindle yesterday, Rich?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, have you got any space for Adversity Fitness? This is just the Patreon piggies, by the way.
Yeah. I'd get ready to sign up now because it'll be nuts in January, I'd say. And then obviously I'm having a baby, so.
New year, new me and all that. Everyone gets PT.
They say start it before Christmas, don't they?
Do you know what I will say about people that want to get into the gym when they feel it quite daunting?
Mm-hmm.
I would say the best advice ever that I was given, and I did, was actually go and get a PT just for once a week or twice.
Mm-hmm.
Learn the basics, learn how to actually use the equipment and build your confidence that way. And then if you feel ready to leave them, which you, most of the time you stick...
Yes. Then fuck them off.
No,
and go
hold
and
on. Sorry, I didn't mean like that, Rich, but I meant if you're a full beginner...
Come to me for 3 sessions, learn some stuff, and then...
No, I didn't mean it like that.
I know, I'm only kidding.
I didn't mean it like that. I meant if you really don't want to go into a JD gym or a Pure gym, walk in there, waste your money, walk in like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Get a PT, still keep you, and then join the gym, and then you can do the program for them in the gym, and they feel
It's a good idea for
confident.
people to have a plan. A lot of people go into the gym and just do one thing they like
Yeah.
and don't do anything new, which doesn't really help your body adapt.
Stop looking into my soul whilst you're saying that.
So I always think it's good that you should follow something. Like I follow a program. I could quite easily program for myself, but I'd only program things that I like and I'm good at.
Yeah,
The
so you
stuff that I do is stuff I don't, not necessarily like that much, but want to get better at, basically.
I mean, I knew what to do at the gym, but in flexion, you don't lift anywhere near the weight that you could be lifting on your own.
Yeah, that's what you said, didn't you? That you feel like having a PT pushes you more than what you
You also
do on
stay
your own.
consistent because
You got
you run
someone to
out
be
of
accountable
excuses.
to, yeah.
Every day I think of what could I say and no excuse is valid enough, so I then just have to go.
It's like accountability, isn't it, you're paying for as well?
Yeah.
Interesting. Right, we've got a few more dilemmas. Let's read them out to you. Let's start with Black Friday sales pressures, because we've got a few of these. Christmas overwhelm, feeling the Black Friday sales pressures, everyone telling you how organised they are for Christmas. Can you please piss off? Socialising pressure at this time of year. Just can't be asked. I want to stay at home and rot on the sofa. What would you say to this?
I've not bought one Christmas present apart from something for you.
Stop.
Yep.
I've actually
got two things for you. One's a small thing for the both of you, actually, and one thing's quite a big thing for you.
What? What?
Not big in size, but big in appreciation and value.
Fuck.
But only because I saw it and I know you like it.
Oh my God, is it a bag?
Not that big. That's all I bought, though.
What do I want? Nothing. I want for nothing.
I've not. Black Friday, usually I do kind of make a good dent and a good start in my Christmas shopping. But I just don't know what to get anyone this year. And all I wanted was a dog. And I said that yesterday and my mum was like, same.
So is that what you've got each other then?
Well, not really, but we did both pay for her. So I'm like, maybe it could be.
Yeah, you should do that.
Yeah. So...
My mum's got us the dishwasher.
Oh yeah. Do you know what I meant to mention? Jason actually said yesterday, just to let you know, I was going to get you a dog for your 30th.
Fuck.
He was like...
That's ages away though.
I did say that 2 fucking years, mate. And he was like, yeah, no, but he was like, my plan was to get you a dog for your 30th.
There's no reason why you can't.
Yeah, no.
There's no reason why you can't have another one. Yeah.
But I thought that's cute and I just ruined it.
A few more things we've got to mention on our Christmas list that I thought was a great Christmas idea.
Right.
Was an electric blanket.
I need one of them. You can get me that.
All right.
If you need an idea.
You can get that. Walking pad.
Oh, yeah.
That's a great gift. I know it's expensive, but you can get them for 200 quid, I think.
It's not a great gift. Ours sits
I know ours sits there and does nothing, but for some people that don't want to get out and walk, some people take real big benefits from walking pads.
Yeah.
And my mum was asked for a Garmin watch, actually, but I know we said that one on the list, but she's into
Or is that like the other version of an Apple Watch sort of thing?
Yeah, because she doesn't have an iPhone.
Oh, yeah.
So
good point, actually.
Annoyingly, Richard's decided to be born tomorrow, which is so annoying. Oh my God, it's your birthday tomorrow.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
I've not got you a card, but I've got everything else, and I've done well, I think. But the things that I've bought you, I feel like are little bits for Christmas, so it's always the same case for me. I buy it in bulk, both, and then I have to split them.
Yeah.
This will be good for Christmas, so I'm trying to decide now which to give you to which.
At least you get someone who really doesn't give a fuck.
Is it anything that I
would benefit between now and Christmas?
not anything I asked for?
Oh yeah.
That's good then, because I don't like things. I don't know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, you
if
don't
someone
like.
buys me clothes,
You don't like.
pointless.
You need to pick your own things.
I'll be honest with you, you're really hard to buy for in that sense because you've got such a unique sense of style and stuff, and like, I know it's your thing, so I'll stay
more
away.
so like if you picked that t-shirt but it had a wee black square on the arm, he wouldn't like it.
Yeah, so I feel like I'm sorted for him, so I've got some good presents, but
Fit.
our gift guide idea really helped us, and we've had a few people asking if we can make it into a digital guide or make it update our Amazon shop. So, but to be honest with you guys, like since we did that episode, we've had no time at all to do that. We'll make sure next year we'll have a real cool guide for you guys because it's too much. And we understand you needed a pen and paper for that episode, but people got some good ideas from it, and so they've sent sorted
I just
it.
don't know what way we would do that, but we can think about it for next year, I suppose.
So anyway, back to the social pressures and all that stuff. Do you know what? You're the same as everybody else. Everyone worries this time of year for those sort of things as well. It's just overwhelming, isn't it?
I found myself on Friday actually scrolling through social media to see if I saw anyone post about a good deal, and I'm like, if I'm doing that, I quite clearly don't need something.
Yeah. My mum was sat
I
on
would
my
just
sofa.
search for the thing that I want and need.
Does anyone else have the problem when they want something and they've got money to spend, they can't find anything? But then when you've got no money, and you're like, oh, I better not really spend it. And everything comes up.
I'm like that when we go in Zara.
Yeah.
Or Primark.
Mm-hmm. When you need an outfit, you can't find one, but if you don't, you see hundreds of stuff.
Dilly-dallying.
Black Friday as well. You feel as though you have to get something because you're getting it cheap, when really you don't really want it.
I feel that so much. I buy so much
I better
shit.
get that, yeah.
I bought a top up of this.
The exact same scent. It's the Summer Fridays lip mint balm, by the way.
Because it was discounted in Space NK, but like it's not ran out then, but I just thought I'll get a wee top up.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's okay because I like it. But I only did it because I've got a million lip balms. If that ran out, I would have just used other ones.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
My sister Zara's 16 in a few weeks again, December birthday. And then Ella, and I asked them both what do they want for Christmas, and they've both said they want for nothing. And I'm like, I swear when I was your age I wanted loads, but
I feel like I was a brat then. My mum will probably agree. See, when you had all your big group of friends at school and they all asked for it and you'd put everything on your list and you'd be like going through your thing looking for like almost like kicking it off in your head. And I remember I wasn't ungrateful, but I probably seemed it at the time.
Mm-hmm.
But that's like, you don't realise it, but it's the social pressures of your pals at school.
Yeah.
And it's shite for your parents.
I texted her, I was like, do you want Drunk Elephant stuff? Glossier, Tarte. I was trying to think of like cool brands like that she'd be into.
That are all into these days.
And she was like, nah. But you know what she asked for? She went, I would like to try and smell the Kayali, K-A-Y-A-L-I. It's Huda Beauty's scent. You'd have seen it in Boots. And she said she wants that. And it was expensive. So I've just got the Discovery set of that. And some Sol de Janeiro shampoo and conditioner. Because my stepmom said that she keeps stealing her nice stuff, so I thought I'll get her that. But
folk love Sol de Janeiro sprays, don't they?
And it was still expensive for the gift set.
They kind of sicken me a wee bit.
Yeah, it's a bit sickly scent. But anyway, next dilemma. There's quite a lot of baby stuff here. A lot of people finding out they're pregnant. Found out I'm pregnant and constantly worrying. Roll on Sunday the 8th for my reassurance scan. Honey, I feel you. Rich, what was I like?
Mm-hmm.
Worried, anxiety through the roof until you have that first scan. So I don't have any advice for you because I was the same, but it's totally normal.
Most people are, from what you hear.
Yeah. Someone else found out I was pregnant. Any tips for hiding not drinking, Jess, over the busiest month?
Oh, bad time of year.
If it was me, I would go out and just say I'm drinking, and then do people then ask you? I'd be like, yeah, can I go to the bar? And I go, can I just have a vodka soda lime? And then not sip it, and then go back to the bar and be like, can I just have, it's a bit too strong, can I just have a soda and lime, please?
You could even ask one of the barmaids or bar guys, bartenders.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bartender.
How's it go?
Bartender.
You could even say, like, if you just catch them, even after that one drink that they give you alcohol, just say, like, listen, anytime they ask, would you mind just not? Because you could tell them, couldn't you? You don't know them.
You know,
I said about we were going somewhere with you, and I said I could always go up and tell.
It was at the pub when we were in Leicester, the Griffin Inn.
Oh yeah, I said I could always go up and say. I mean, it's ridiculous you need to do this, but it's just life.
Do you know when you're in the toilet and then you see the back of the sign, the female toilets, and there's a name that you need to say to the barman if you feel like you're in danger? There should be a name universally that we say in a bar to the barman.
Yeah.
But then the women that you're with would know. Tough one. Anyway. Scrap that idea. Okay, so let's actually go to a dilemma. Advice on getting over a 6-month situationship. He ended it and I am so sad. Love you so much. Just to let you both know, a situationship is the new sort of in phrase of
seeing someone.
Shagging.
Right.
Would you say that?
I would say more seeing someone.
Yeah.
Shagging, you're just shagging. Seeing someone, you're maybe like doing things that kind of lead up to getting in a relationship with someone.
Yeah, like going on actual dates and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, firstly, you're going to get over it. Right now it feels sore as a bitch because we all feel that way, especially when you really like someone and they ended it. The ball was in their court. You feel like shit. But you will get over it. My biggest advice is, and my biggest gripe, don't start posting on social media loads of shit like selfies and
Quotes and that.
all that's please, I beg you don't do that. Maybe you can answer this, Rich, more, but when a woman does that, it's quite obvious, isn't it, that they are trying to get your attention, would you say?
Yeah, he's probably not looking either.
True. But I would say you do you. Don't do your own, continue in your own lane, and maybe just stay a bit silent, and they will probably come back. And by the time they come back, you'll be like, I'm not asked about you anyway.
Yeah, I know.
It's a good month for it as well. You'll be out and partying and doing different things. You'll meet different people.
Yeah, keeping
Good
your mind busy. Good distractions.
I just think, honestly, see, when you're speaking to someone, you don't hear from them for a few hours, or you know that when you're not interested, you do that to them. So you recognise behaviour when it's getting done to you. It's just the worst.
No.
It's not really
Being
ever happened to
ghosted
me,
is-
obviously. Never.
I'm archived.
And your 10-year
Yeah,
relationship?
archived, mate.
I'm muted.
No phone call gets answered, nothing.
That's why I keep you on your toes, love.
Oh, yeah, great. I just want to know what I'm buying from the shop. I'm in the queue. I don't get a reply.
I am terrible with that. But
I do also think when you've been dumped or whatever, you look at the small things that people are doing in relationships and pure romanticise it, and you're like, that's all I want. But then people in relationships would love to just go home themselves at night, put their feet up and not have to care about someone else.
I would
But
love
you
that.
need to find like the in between and not try and deep the feelings. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. And also 6 months in a situationship as well. I'm sorry, but I would want that to be a relationship by that point.
I don't know. You need some trial and error periods.
6 months, Zoe. Jesus. Nah.
Some football managers don't get 6 months.
See, I'm sorry. If I'm shagging someone for 6 months and they're the only person that I'm sleeping with, or whatever this situationship is, it's probably a bit more deep than just that.
Yeah.
I would need a bit more commitment.
It's more I'm just not into people sleeping with more than one person at the same time.
And that's probably what he was doing.
If you're dating them too,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? Like you've got more than one situationship going on.
Yeah.
I don't want to be like one of few people,
No.
one of your group.
That's what
banging.
I think was good about me and you, Rich, was I know this was 10 years ago, so it's not that different. But at the start, I didn't really want to like commit to you because obviously you need to have that period of where you're
Just chatting and still doing your own thing.
and you're probably chatting to other girls as well. Like it's not to the point where you actually make it official that it's just you two. But with you, there was no game playing. It was like if I text you, I got a text back.
Probably helped as well that we didn't live close to each other.
Yes, the distance was quite good. The answer to your question is, honey, you're going to be fine. You do you. I promise
Do
you'll
not
get
chase
over
him.
it. Do not chase him.
You
God
will
fuck
regret
no.
it.
God fuck no. And this is the time where, like Rich says, it's the best time to be dumped because you're going to be around all of your people that love you, your friends and family. Get yourself glam.
You don't
Get
need to buy a
yourself
Christmas
out.
present.
Exactly. Good one. Saving yourself some money there, love. And fuck him. You're going into the new year where you're not going to be wasting your time and you're going to meet
Fresh
someone
start.
who loves you and deserves you. And if he does come calling back and that's what you want, then fair enough. I wish you all the best.
But I hope you kick him down.
Oh, yeah. Any final words, Rich?
Gang, baby.
You've never said that in your entire life.
Oh no, I just wanted to feel like Theo Von.
Theo Von. Anyway,
Right, well, I'm
Rory's
going to
laughing.
see my pup.
Oh, Cookie. I'm away to see my kitten, Winnie. And Wilson.
Yeah,
Okay, thanks for listening as always.
Thanks,
We love
guys.
you. Bye.
See you soon. Bye.